Yeah, that's a band. Electron. Sensory. Wait, is that...
Hello, everybody. Thank you very, very much for attending tonight. It's a lot. And seeing all of you out there is just so beautiful. Tom was a very special person. I first met Tom when he was just this little 14-year-old kiddo. I was able to, I had a Thunderbolt siren, and I had nowhere to put it. And I knew of this little kiddo from Sheboygan who was so into tornado sirens, his heart was just on fire for sirens. And it just worked out that I was able to give it to him, and it was a start of something that I never could have even imagined, a friendship. Later in life, I met him again when he was in the second year of Sheboygan Warning Systems. I had a 128, and he was with his partner Carter, and they were going to work on their second tornado siren ever, a 128, and he was able to come by and just talk about the siren, talk about his absolute love for ECS. It was great. And through that, he actually invited me out to work on it with them. It was just a maintenance contract, so some light work just in the spring to make sure it was working. And I went out and I got to meet with Tom and Carter, and they invited me to become permanent. He gave me a home. Tom took a little piece of his dream and he gave it to me. And I was able to, through him, fulfill my dreams too. And it wasn't ever perfect, but no family ever is. And we made it work. And then on the night of December 11th, 2025, heaven gained another angel when Tom was taken way too early. And even though it was a tragic accident, and it was horrific and horrifying, and nobody, I think, is ever going to know the true depth of that. But he's still here. He's still with us every day. I was able to come back home after the accident. I had taken some time away just to try different pursuits in life. And it's funny how the Lord works. And when the Lord works, he has plans for everybody. And my plan was to make it back. And I do it every day for my buddy Tom. Sorry, guys. It still hits here and there. It never gets any easier, but it definitely gets easier to deal with. And so I thank you all for being here and celebrating him with me, because not only was he special to me, he was special to so many others. Tom was the type of person that he just had this energy to him, and you could talk to him for a minute, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour, and you still got the same amount of this energy, and he just passed it on. And even after he left us, he continues to pass it on. And I was talking to his girlfriend Elise shortly after the accident, and she referred to the butterfly effect and the Tom effect, and how it just continues day after day to affect us, and the kindness that he put into this world, and how it just carries on and carries on and carries on. So he was a very, very special person to me, as well as he was to many, many here. I would like to take a second and open this with a prayer. For those believers, please feel free to bow your heads and pray with me. If you're not, just do what you got to do, but we're going to say a prayer for everybody. Dear Heavenly Father, I just want to thank you so much for being here with us tonight, for the time that we got with our friend Tom while he was here on this earth, for all of the memories and the laughter and the sunshine that he gave us. And I just want to thank you for that, and thank you for putting him into each and every one of our lives. And while the accident that he had to go through was tragic, we know that at the end of the day, he came home to be with you, and for that we rejoice and we celebrate, and we thank you, Lord, that he has made it home. And we can only hope that each and every one of us will be up there to join him again someday, because he was awesome, and I cannot wait for that day. And Lord, I just want to thank you so much for bringing all of us to be here tonight. it is truly amazing that we get to throw this event on each year, something that all of us put something into, and especially Tom, he gave it his all. And so I thank you, Lord. I thank you for everything going okay and everyone who had safe travels here. And we just pray, Lord, for tomorrow or Monday or Sunday or whenever anybody else goes back home. We pray, Lord, for safe travels for everybody, that they make it back where they need to be, back home. We thank you for all of this in your heavenly name, Father God. Amen. I believe didn't really put much thought into this, so kind of how this evening is going to go. There's a video that we're going to watch. There's going to be some more people that just want to say a few words. And then realistically, it's going to be a hangout. Tom's favorite part of SirenCon, his favorite part was the social gathering, just being here and talking to people and experiencing them and experiencing their stories. And it was, so we're going to live that memory on. There's going to be some more Green Day and some talks. I don't know if I have enough for everybody. I hope I do. We've bought a lot. But over at the pavilion, there's soda. We also have bottles of water over at Medical. So if we run out of soda, feel free to grab yourself a bottle of water. Whatever you guys need to just celebrate Tom and celebrate each other, celebrate being here, celebrating this wonderful hobby that we all share together, that Tom so truly gave it his all to in everything that he did. So with that, I don't know if Wes is ready to play the video, but I think this is gonna be my first time watching it, so I know I'm gonna cry again too, probably. Okay, so they're ready. After the video, I'm gonna call some people up to share. Eileen Diener and Elise, Tom's girlfriend, shared some words that we're gonna read to you guys, and we're just gonna celebrate. So with that, as soon as they get it ready, we'll load up that, and yeah. thing. That was beautiful. I would like to call up somebody. I don't even have an order of which to call people up because I know there are a few people that came that told me that they'd like to speak. And I think I want to call Jerry up first. If Jerry would like to come up and say a few words.
All right, hello everybody. I know Tom would be really happy to see everybody here. My relationship with Sean and Tom goes pretty far back. I knew him kind of in passing through the old Air Raid Sirens forum. Kind of knew him as that funny kid, Tom from Sheboygan, that was really into Model 2s and the history of Sheboygan's warning system. And, you know, kind of, yeah, I'd correspond with him a little bit. Never actually met him when we were in our youth. See his funny videos. I always called them the Baby Tom videos with him at American Signal and the Baby Tom videos. Yeah, I always, he's like, oh, that's part of history, you know, we got to keep those around. You know? And little did we know. It wasn't until I came back to the area a few years ago, after living out of state for a few years, working, that I kind of got back into the Sirens with my mold directal, with the restoration of it, and joining you guys in the community. And quickly got to know Tom, just in passing, but then I was looking to pick up some freelance work and started corresponding with him a few years ago, back again, kind of reintroducing ourselves now as adults. And I just asked him, hey, do you want me to do some side work, you know, help you guys out? Yeah, it'd be awesome, let's do it, you know. And I was immediately greeted by Tom's energy. Everybody that knows him know that man had drive. That young man, he was unstoppable. I always joke with him, he had a heck of a Napoleon complex too, and that was beyond a doubt. That man was small, but man, his heart is huge and his motivation was huge. And it was so fun to get to know him. As you know, it seems like I hear everybody, oh yeah, I had an hour-long conversation with Tom every week. You know, he especially messaged me, and he did care for everybody. I mean, that man, I can't begin to say it, that like, his heart was so huge, and he just loved all of you guys. I mean, he might have griped and complained, oh yeah, this guy said this, that went around. Really, he still loved everybody. That was just amazing throughout him. And the amount he gave to everybody, the amount of passion, he had that sense of community, that sense of just pride in what he did. And it was rough. He had, I mean, as I grew to know him more and more and became more intimately involved with some of the behind the scenes of the SWS, I saw really the passion. He had passion for the customer, passion for everybody he worked with. He wanted everybody coming out on a good deal. He was between him and Carter, they were unstoppable, and that's what hurt. When I got the call, well, to back that up, the day that I found out that he had passed away, this was hard. I had been at the town of Jackson, Wisconsin, and as I know quite a few municipalities quite well. I texted Tom, hey, Tom, do you know if this municipality is still with us, you know? Or, you know, hey, you guys in there? Didn't get a response. Usually he would respond 5-10 minutes via text, or he'd call me up quick. No response, nothing. I'm like, he had a long night or something like that. Little did I know. Then I get a message from one of our dear friends here in the crowd, and yeah, you hear that Tom got hit by a truck last. Come on, man. Yeah, I think he Facebook messaged me first. I thought it was one of those silly scams. Hey, look who died, you know. Little did I know, I picked up the phone. Are you sure? Yeah. It hit me. That was hard. It was unbelievable. So much emotions have gone through me through these past few months that I think others can agree. So many, you know, the stages of mourning, you know, the bargaining, the anger, the sadness, and it's just, I've tried to let it all flow. I've had a lot of loved ones pass away on me in the past few years, and you have to let those emotions flow. You have to recognize them, but also realize they'll come and go, and you have to let yourselves express that. But that was really hard. It's just for me is the lost potential of a friend, of everyone, in the business too. We were at a critical momentum point. That's been really tough. Tom and Carter, Tom had that burning passion. Everybody jokes about ECS. He had a burning passion to knock ECS out of every single community and just bring some dignity to our trade. And they were coming up to a critical momentum point. We had enough work this spring to fill 5 full-time bucket truck crews. He had big plans. He would tell me, one of the last conversations that we had on the phone a week prior was just the dreams he had for it, becoming like the community center where, he had the SWS shop and have all the different sirens up on poles around the perimeter and having a beautiful shop with it. Oh, man, he had such beautiful plans, and I think he would have done it. And that's what's been hard for me to mourn, is just the loss, as we all know. But yeah, I just want to call him. I know he would just be loved to have us here, and we're always going to miss him. I think of him every day, ever since he passed away. Every day I think of him. And it's rough. It's just, we could die young oftentimes, and it's like, Tom, of all people, but, it was his time. That was when the Lord called him home, and that could happen to any one of us. So it's been tough, but he was just such a big friend, and we're all going to miss his friendship. So I say, everything we do today, do it for Tom. Do it for Tom. He's hopefully hearing us right now that we're all here together, but he would want us to turn around and just share the love with each other. So that's what I'm calling everybody to do. Do it for Tom, remain civil, remain friends, and just do it all for him.
I have, before I'm going to invite Zach up here, we have Eileen and Gary, Tom's parents, and Elise were unable to make it tonight, but they all sent through some words to share with you. I'm going to read from Eileen, and then I'm going to call Zach up to say a few words, and then Chris is going to read for Elise. So bear with me while I pull it up here. So this is from Eileen and Gary. To all of Tom's friends at SirenCon, I struggle to find the right words to express my gratitude to all of you. You all share a common bond with Thomas, and that is your passion for sirens. When Thomas was a little boy, he would tell me he didn't have anyone to talk with about sirens. He loved to talk about everything and anything sirens. No one would listen outside of me and his dad. Then came all of you. He finally found friends that shared the same enthusiasm he did for sirens. He absolutely loved SirenCon. He loved getting whatever siren he was bringing ready. He was always excited to share with everyone. He loved that you all got just as excited as he did about the event. He loved talking to people. He loved the discussions he had with all of you. You all made it so much fun for him. A very special thank you of those of you who came to Thomas's funeral. I know most of you had to travel quite a far distance. Thank you. Your presence was huge for us. I cannot express how humbled I was that you all thought so much of Thomas that you made the journey to Sheboygan to attend. You all showed us what special people the siren community is. You all gave us the strength that day. I will never forget you. You were all amazing. Thank you for the cross. It is beautiful. I was deeply touched when those of you who brought it to the funeral showed it to me. I often think about the cross and how beautiful it is. I feel the love that is behind it. I was equally amazed when I was told some of you would be traveling to Plymouth, Indiana to place it at the site of the accident. I was beyond words. Thank you so very much. I know Thomas's passions for sirens will live on in all of you. When you hear a thunderbolt, think of Thomas. When you hear the weekly test, think of Thomas. When you hear a growl, think of Thomas. I hope you all carry on his legacy of caring and for preserving the history and integrity of all the sirens in this beautiful country we live in. Know Thomas is watching and smiling this weekend, so give a mighty growl. The siren community will always live in my heart. I am forever grateful for the amazing group of people that you are. May God bless you all. With love and gratitude, Eileen and Gary Diener. Zach, if you'd like to come up and share a few words. Got it.
Good evening, everybody. So my first interaction with Tom was here 4 years ago at the event. And he had brought a couple sirens, and he brought a 2001, and I, feeling impulsive, found out it was for sale. And I went up to him and I said, your siren's for sale. And he said, yeah, do you want it? And I said, sure, how much? And he said, $300. I'm like, you mean more than that? He was like, no, $300 and it's yours. And I was like, all right. So a week later, I packed up my mom's minivan and I drove to Sheboygan, Wisconsin. And I picked up the 2001. And it was in pieces, and Tom had his little shop set up at his house, and there were sirens just littered all over the yard, and I can't imagine what his neighbors thought. But I still have that siren, and that was a funny first memory. And I couldn't believe that he was like, $300 and it's yours. And so I still think of him every time I see that siren. And the other thing I wanted to touch on was what Tom did outside of sirens and outside of SirenCon, and that's his public service. For those of you who aren't aware, Tom was a volunteer firefighter and also did pay-on-call firefighting with another department. And I think the sacrifice that he made every day, putting on a uniform and being a public servant, shouldn't be forgotten as well. You know, to wake up in the middle of the night and go to help somebody else in need. And it really shows Tom's drive to help other people, whether that's through protecting them as a firefighter, whether that's through protecting people throughout warning sirens, right? His dedication to other people, his drive to help others always is something that's remarkable. And I know how much he enjoyed creating and assisting in building this space here for people who are like-minded to share this hobby like others have said. And so I just want to say thank you to Tom for his service to us, for his service to his community, and all of the lasting legacy that he's going to have on this event and the towns that he's helped. I wanted to read something. For those of you who maybe knew Tom in passing or were close with him, this is something that I heard a long time ago and it has stuck with me. Grief is like glitter. In the beginning, it's everywhere. It's on your hands, it's in your hair, it's scattered across every corner of your life. You try to clean it up, you try to restore some sense of order, and for a while it seems like you've succeeded. But then one day you move a sofa or open a drawer, and there it is again, that glitter. A tiny sparkle that catches the light, and it reminds you of what you've lost. It doesn't go away completely. It settles, it becomes quieter, less overwhelming. You learn to live with it, and you carry it gently. And years later, when you find that bit of glitter tucked behind a shelf, you might smile, maybe even laugh, because it reminds you of someone that you love, of connection, of someone who mattered deeply. And eventually, something will catch your eye, a photo, a favorite song, a familiar scent. And instead of pain, you'll feel warmth. That's the quiet truth about grief. It stays with you, but it changes. It becomes a part of your story, a soft echo of the love that never really left. Thank you guys again for coming out and remembering Tom.
Zach. I'll go ahead and call Chris up here if you want to read from Elise.
Hey everyone, I'm Chris. I'll be reading a message from Elise. She was Josh's girlfriend. Tom's girlfriend. I was just talking to Josh, not Tom. Sorry, stage fright. So from Elise, she says, hello, I'm sorry I'm not here to say this in person, but I wanted to take the time to say some thank yous and a little something about your amazing community. I hope you know that even though I'm not here in person, I mean this with all of my heart. Thank you all for being here for Thomas's celebration of life, and thank you to all who helped make it happen. I want to also say thank you to all who were able to make it to the funeral. It was nice to be able to see everyone there. Thank you to those who helped with the highway sign, and thank you to all of those who had videos for Thomas. I know I got to say a few, and finally a thank you to those who helped and continue to help with SWS. It has been amazing to see all of the care and support. All this really goes to show how amazing the Siren community is, though I did know this was a great community before as well. I've seen so many people come together, work together, and have friendships created within this community. Sometimes it's as simple as meeting someone recording at a park, like Sam, or often a phone call from, well, there's too many people to name because there were always phone calls going on with Tom to get opinions on how to go about something. I know some people just enjoyed to talk to him too, and he enjoyed seeing the roles switch. Going from a younger siren enthusiast to an adult who could help teach a new young enthusiast. Then seeing him work with some of you like Carter, Robbie, Josh, and Jerry, and more. I'm happy Tom got to be part of this community and that he introduced me to it. I'm always surprised at the amount of people who work together, make amazing detective-like discoveries, and all they know about sirens. I'm grateful I got to know some of you and got to know about this community. I hope to make it to more future SirenCons and hear updates about the community. I'm sure Tom is watching right now, grateful for you all. I'm sure he will watch the community grow and the discoveries made and the work. He always loved being involved. Thank you all again. Once again, this is from Elise.
At this time, I would like to call Max up. Max said he wanted to share a few words. There you are, buddy.
Hello, I'm Max Shippers. I worked with Tom at Sheboygan Mooring Systems for about a year, and I just want to say I'm very grateful for all of the great things he's done for me during the time I've known him. I've known him ever since I was first a siren enthusiast in 2020. It's been a nice long trip with a journey with him through the past about 5 years that I've known him. Ever since I first met him on YouTube, and all the way up to working with him, like refurbished sirens for cities for Sheboygan Mooring Systems. It was just absolutely amazing. Like some highlights I want to remember here. Like there was this time that I was watching him do some service on a siren in my hometown, and he was replacing a controller. He took the old one down. And he asked me, "Do you want this computer?" And I was blown away because I did not think he would give me this computer. And I said, "Oh, absolutely, yes." And so he walked it over to my trunk and he put it in my trunk. I was just absolutely shocked that he would do something like that. You know, I've never seen anyone do something like that. And then he did it kind of again a different time. You know, he brought down another computer from another siren in town. He said, "You want it?" I said yes, and then he willingly dropped it off at my house. And those were just some key moments to remember, aside from all of the respect that he's given towards me, especially being able to let me go in his shop to do certain things. You know, it's not something he would normally let people do. Like, he was just a fantastic person who was willing to put his life on the line for others and to show his respect towards other people so they can do the same towards others. And, you know, I just feel like he's been a big role model, not just to me, but also to everyone in the community here. And I know that he's watching from above, and I know he is looking down upon you with pure joy and happiness, seeing that we are all here for him. And so let's make some noise tomorrow for him. And so we celebrate him, especially tonight. And that's all I'm going to say.
Thank you, Max. I'm going to go ahead and call Mike up here to say a few words. Once Mike is done, we're going to call Milo. And then we're going to go and grab our sodas and our waters. And we're going to do a cheers to our dear buddy. I found myself drinking a green Monster. This was Tom's staple beverage. I haven't drank a Monster in 2 years, I think. So this is obviously a very special occasion. With that, here is Mike.
Hi, everyone. I don't know if you all know me. I'm Mike. I work with Century Siren a lot. I've known Tom for the better part of a decade. It started before either of us worked on sirens. I bought a lot of Allertronic sirens out of Tennessee, and I won the bid, and then I needed a trailer to go get them, and I needed the money to pay for them. So who'd I message? It was Tom. And Tom was able to spot me money to grab these sirens, and he ended up taking one. We really didn't talk much until we both started working in the industry. And there was no one like him. I'll just start with that. No one could match his energy. No one could match his passion. I think everyone would agree he was just on a different level. Everything he did, he gave 100% on or more. I know that if it were me and him in the back row, he'd be whispering, "Oh, hurry up, we need to get to drinking our sodas." So I'll keep it short and sweet for y'all. The times in the shop where he'd call and we'd just talk for hours on end, there was really not a process. When we did something with him, we'd just, "Hey, send us this," and he'd go, "Oh, send us this," and we kept it very casual. And I know he liked to keep things. He did not like to meddle business in with friendship, but it was hard not to become friends with him, even if you only knew him on a business level. He was just that kind of guy. Yeah, I don't know what else I have, man. But thank you all for coming out. I know Tom's up there. All of my friends on staff and planning know we've had some hiccups, and all I can chalk it up to is Tom laughing, going, "You're not going to have any fun without me." So, with that, here's Josh. Thanks, guys.
All right, I'm going to call Milo and Thomas collectively up to kind of finish off our speeches for the night. Again, as once they're done, feel free to navigate over to registration. Grab yourself some soda. You've been sitting for quite a while. We're going to turn on the Green Day and just celebrate for the remaining part of our evening. So,
good evening, everybody. My name is Milo. I first met Tom through my other buddy, Tom. Tom was a really proud public servant, and I share in the same profession as him, so I just wanted to come up here and kind of talk about the really beautiful connection between keeping people safe in both the siren world and then also in the fire service. And I guess just really quickly say that I think it's really great that Tom was there for everybody, both kind of through the fire department in this large kind of public capacity and at large, keeping municipalities safe. And he was also there for all of you guys, including myself and including Thomas, in some real hard times. And he was always such a great mentor. And I just wanted to thank you guys for being here today to honor our buddy Tom. And thank you guys.
Hi, I'm Thomas. I just like to say thank you guys very much for coming out today. I know this means a lot to us too, because Milo and I, along with being siren enthusiasts, are also fire buffs. He is an EMT himself, so it was very nice, having multiple interests with Tom and growing a deeper bond with him, especially over that, like 6 years. So I guess it's on the one hand, it's hard to find the words, but it's also just like, he was amazing. And yeah, so grab your drinks and let's toast to him.
thank you, Thomas. All right, I want to have Westcube, PJ. There's just one person I wanted to check with to see if they wanted to say a few words, but I'll check with them. In the meantime, make your way over to registration, grab some soda. We tried to put as much ice on it as possible, so it should be pretty cold. We're going to keep the music and just everyone hang out. If you need a campsite, I know there were some that came after 8 o'clock. I'll make my way over to registration eventually and get you guys into your campsite. So just hang tight. We're going to keep it rolling.
Thank you.